Hi, I'm no one in particular. I'm just a meerkat, but I love stubborn Joshi wrestling, so I asked my community from across my socials to comment a 90s Joshi match, and I added those matches to a roulette wheel like a Mayu Iwatani, and I named said wheel Wheeler. Oh, we're in for a treat, people. It's the classic 1993 bout from AJW Dream Slam 1, Akira Hokuto versus Shinobu Kandori, a match that many say is one of the greatest matches, not just in Joshi, but all time. April 2nd, 1993. Bill Clinton was president, and some of my favorite childhood shows debuted, such as Legends of the Hidden Temple and Rocko's Modern Life. The #1 global song was Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You from the film The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner, but the undisputed #1 film of 1993 was Jurassic Park, where Steven Spielberg continued his rise as the summer blockbuster bringer of thrills and dinos going.
That is one big pile of shit.
In 28 days, CERN will release the World Wide Web to public domain. In wrestling, Monday Night Raw would debut at the beginning of the year, and the WWF champion at this time was Bret the Hitman Hart. But in just 2 days' time, he would be losing in the main event of WrestleMania 9 to Yokozuna, who would lose immediately afterwards to Hulk Hogan. The WWF Women's Championship is still a lost relic until Alundra Blaze reactivated the WWF Women's title in December this year. But for now, the biggest women's presence in 2 days' time at WrestleMania 9 will be Sensational Sherry's feud with Shawn Michaels. Meanwhile, in Japan. Dream Slam 1 is considered one of the, if not the greatest wrestling events of all time, and it's something this meerkat has considered covering all of because it has such classic matches like Bat Yoshinaga versus Susan Howard.
So I hope Bat is in for a good beating.
It's 4 promotions coming together to produce over 5 hours of classic stuff. The main event was Manami Toyota versus Toshio Yamada versus Combat Toyota and Megumi Kudo, but the match prior is the one that is constantly brought up. It's Akira Hokuto of AJW versus Shinobu Kandori of LLPW. Kandori is known for her hybrid shoot submission style from her martial arts background, but is also widely known for wrestling a match with Jackie Sato in 1987, where Sato went off script on Kandori, which led to a mutually agreed upon shoot match with Kandori that led to Sato to retire for a second time. While Akira Hokuto is widely regarded as one of the best, if not the best women's wrestlers of all time, she is known for her toughness and grit, having broken her neck early in her career from a second rope tombstone. And if you want to watch something painful, watch the ref snap her neck back into place. Ugh, it's horrifying. And she still finished the rest of the 2 out of 3 falls match in one of the most tough and bold performances you will ever see, even if it's something that should never happen today. Akira would injure her knee in another ugly way against Manami Toyota in the 1990 Japan Grand Prix. She was scheduled to win this event, and she still tried to finish the match until it was obvious she couldn't. Akira Hokuto is also known for her appearance, her makeup, her glorious hair, her entrance attire, and music. She had the presentation, the skills, the stubborn toughness, and pure grit to succeed. With all this in mind, it's no surprise at all that Akira Hokuto starts this match with Shinobu Kandori like this. And then talking mad shit.
Fuck you, bitch!
With everything in mind about Kandori, it should be no surprise, my little droogs, that she smacks the shit out of Akira and knocks her down and puts her in a legit armbar and pops it right out. 1 minute into the match is now done. Wrestling lore has it that Kandori actually popped her arm and Akira just went on the floor and popped it right back in. Regardless, Akira Hokuto's performance in this match is so masterful that the lines will forever be blurred on how she decided to go in making this match feel so raw. And I say performance loosely, because as raw and ugly this whole spot is, I will be showing an actor Akira's reaction when I need something similar one day. But What performance? Akira's getting slapped across the face. She's in actual pain. They're beating the shit out of each other. This whole effing match is the absolute pinnacle of what I mean by stubborn Joshi wrestling, of raw, brutal, and messy wrestling. Within 5 minutes, Kandori slams Akira with a tombstone on the outside table, and the following blade job by Akira leads to some of the ugliest looking blood, and this was years before Austin's infamous image. And Akira uses this to fuel something magical and once in a lifetime. She ends up taking Kandori out of the ring and brawling into the crowd, and when the camera finally grabs a close-up, Kandori is bleeding and looking pissed off, and Akira is trying to get back to the ring without completely falling apart like a dry bones. Kandori looks like she's ready to murder someone. This match is insane. Akira continuously trying to knock out Kandori, and Kandori like... As much as I'm going to glaze Akira, Kandori was such a badass foil, and she felt so dangerous to the situation. Every single submission spot of Kandori had the audience reacting like they're about to see a murder. It was phenomenal to hear. And Akira's reaction to her submission spots, showing immediacy to escape and reach the ropes. The way her body just flails around is just excellent. The match continues being messy and brutal, head dropping, the sound of this roundhouse, these dives. Every single move looks amazing. Along with the 90s video quality and atmosphere, the vibes are immaculate. It's untouchable. They go back and forth exchanging bombs. Kandori continues to try to murder Akira with submissions. And when she locks on the sleeper fully, there's a wonderful section where Akira cannot see the ropes and has to find it. I love stuff like this. I also love just how rough everything looked. No move looked beautiful here. Just raw and ugly. The final act starts with a big suplex and this amazing all-arena chant. Into the Northern Lights bomb. But Kandori kicks out still. And that reaction. Kandori will respond with an ugly Northern Lights bomb of her own. And Akira will kick out, leading to my favorite moment. That's as cinematic as it gets. Despite the pinnacle this match reached, the ending happens randomly. They decide to devolve into a pure stubborn slugfest. The final hit is a cross counter, but Akira's hit harder, knocking out Kandori. And Akira would slowly and deliriously crawl on to Kandori for the victory. But the place erupts. Again, this is one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. Not just Joshi, but all of wrestling. And this was happening in 1993, 2 days before WrestleMania 9. It's groundbreaking and absolutely insane of both women. Akira Hokuto's performance is one of the best of all time, ever. I'm serious, ever. Again, I say performance loosely though, because look at her. She looks fucking dead. But the grit and emotion is absolutely felt in this match. I can run through a wall right now. Backstage, Kandori would immediately leave the scene, clearly plotting revenge, and a revenge she would get much later in the year. Akira Hokuto would be known as the Dangerous Queen, and this year alone was considered amongst her best. She would continue wrestling until her eventual retirement in 2002, or semi-retirement. She would get married, have children, survive breast cancer, and stamp her legacy as amongst the greatest to ever do this. And this performance was truly something special. The final image we see in her backstage promo is just her bloody hair covering her war-torn face. Now let's spin the wheel for next week's match. But because we are in week 5 of exploring 90s Joshi, it's about time we add whammies to the wheel. I'll be adding 1 whammy per spin. If I land on a whammy, I must then spin the wheel of unfortunate matches and review that match. So let's spin Wheeler. Oh, yep, it's about time this one came up. From one violent match to another, it's Megumi Kudo versus Combat Toyota in a no-ropes barbed wire match in 1996 FMW. Holy Shida! See you next week. Hey, this is a good time to shout out my Patreon sponsors. Thank you to Jeff Tees, Renee Valdez, Asa Trace, Justin Stein, Taryn, Dan Ware, Kev Mullen, MK, Ray, Connor Shaky, Juggernaut Graphics, Aaron Takarius, I Want Victims, JLA, Scott Racer, Little 22, Tony Davis, Douglas Snake, Luciano Weddle, Raw Cuz 99, Jordan Bullock, Jaina Bullock, Joe Pro, Bippity Boppity, whatever, Bios, Joshi Bar, Grizzo, Martian Kai, Sailor, Cosmos, Fushel Doc, CJ Vinehorn, Robert Watson, Bosco Chavez, Michael Harms, Lord Dressy, Chi Wall, Gloves Fish, and Paul Doran Picklesummer. Thank you.